Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you for joining me here. We're taking a quick look here once more, XRP, seeing what's going on. Pretty straightforward. We got this nice little channel here we're working within. Decent chance we see a continuation higher, just based on that being a retesting that resistance level more than it's testing its support. So we'll talk about that. You can kind of see that reflected here with our local high of 255. So a closure above 255 would be very, very good thing here for XRP. Also, ensuring that Bitcoin dominance remains low or continues down as it has been recently. So altcoins are doing pretty well in the range. I think there's a decent chance we see altcoins continue for at least another leg up here as Bitcoin continues sideways. So take a look here at liquidation. We can see 260 to 270 is that upper area of local liquidation that's more likely to get hit just because people are shorting this coin probably too much or more than they need to. I understand the concept or the idea, but when you have liquidation delta at like half a billion dollars to almost a full billion, that's a lot of people taking longs versus shorts. So like if you're shorting right now, it's kind of a bad idea because there's no reason to consider trying to go against the grain. I don't know if you've driven down the wrong way, driven the wrong way down a one-way street before. That feeling that you should get that feeling when you take a short right now. That's how it should be. Anyways, those are just like little senses that you get over time. At first, it kind of seems fun and thrilling to do that. Oh, I'm going to short the top, but it's usually a bad idea. Either way you look at it here, there is some confirming factors here letting us know that we may be at a tentative top. 260, 255, those are two areas of open interest above the price. That kind of implies we got some resistance there or sustainability at that level. It makes perfect sense though, because you saw 255 get rejected quite hard here recently, and we're coming up for a retest. So decent chance we break out just based on momentum, but we're going to double check a few other things too. There is open interest at 240 and 248. And for future reference too, in case you're not familiar, my community members asked me about our profits, our 40% profit roughly on XRP. That was along from 240 to 260. So this is all available in my premium group, just so you know, but we did secure some nice profits on a Bitcoin short recently. I don't recommend shorting Bitcoin at this point, and Sui long as well. That was nice. But the whole point of me showing that to you is that you need to recognize when I provide profit targets, you need to adhere to them and or just make sure that you don't get super greedy. Like, adjust your stop loss higher, but ensure that you're not going to just let something go to zero if you're already in profit. I think that's the whole point. Anyways, we're profitable traders in our community, so that's mainly the foundation of how we trade, right? You'll never secure profits if you never take profits, or you'll never be a profitable trader if you don't secure profits. Anyways, kind of redundant, I know, but let's take a look here at our macro point of control, see if that's changed much at all as far as the overall volume. It's adjusting a little bit, but we're at 240 still that consistent number. So that's really where we took our long position at, and hypothetically, that's a good consideration for as long as the price pulls back to that level again, right? 240 is a good support. Keep in mind also 230 here locally is our local high that hasn't been retested yet. If we do see the price pull back a little bit further, 230 would be that secondary area of support. Daily time frame though really kind of just tells us we're in good shape on all fronts here. While our money flow index isn't quite as high as our RSI, that can imply we might have a short-term reversal. For the most part, everything else is looking good. So I'm not super concerned with that based on the fact that the 4-hour time frame is showing good volume here in the last 48 to 72 hours, and that's usually a good sign. So let's take a look here. We're above all moving averages, super awesome. We are also over 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is higher here on the 4-hour, showing that this short-term continuation is more likely to go higher. We're also above our moving average, and stochastic is swinging up. MACD is converging. We've got like 9 out of 10 reasons why the price should go higher here. We just need to consistently maintain volume leading into this resistance of 255. Hourly time frame is probably going to reflect that we're seeing a slight shift in momentum, which we are. We're above the cloud now at this point, and that basically just implies that we're in good shape to consider a long position, but we're not fully there yet, having the lagging span not be within the price action. So the whole point of me mentioning this is just that 250 appears to be a good solid support. If we close above 250 today, I think we're more likely to go higher under the impression Bitcoin doesn't run towards 100,000 again, okay? So just keep in mind, we could see a pullback here if Bitcoin does too. But if Bitcoin keeps going sideways like it is, I think there's a solid chance that we're going to continue higher here for XRP. There's just a lot of reasons why. The more contributing factors, the price will go higher than it will go lower. That's it. All right, and a lot of that comes from this liquidation that, unfortunately, not a lot of people really pay attention to. So anyways, good stuff there. I'll post our playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. I'll have a short video coming over here. I'm not planning to short this coin, by the way. And then, of course, make sure you reference Bitunix too, folks. Between now and May 14th, basically 1 day from now, you have the availability to take advantage of this deposit reward bonus. So check it out. It's cool stuff. They take good care of our community. Thank you, Bitunix, and thank you, too, for being an awesome part of my life. Like the video. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.